Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
What's up, Charm Insider fans? Today we're talking about the hilarious new comedy film, Friendship, directed by Andrew DeYoung, and I've got the scoop on what went down during its TIFF premiere and how Paul Rudd fit into all of it. So it turns out that Friendship is like a mashup of classic comedies, like What About Bob? And The Banshees of Inisherin. But don't worry, it's not just a copycat. DeYoung actually drew inspiration from his own experiences trying to make friends as an adult. He tells us that the film is about a middle-aged man named Craig Waterman who tries to befriend his neighbor Austin Carmichael, but things get weird fast. Paul Rudd stars in Friendship as Austin, and we've got some fun facts on what it was like working with him. Apparently, Rudd wanted to change one small thing in the script. The character's name was originally going to be Brian, just to avoid any overlap with his Anchorman character. But that's when things got interesting. DeYoung says that Rudd came up with the name Austin, and it just stuck. Now we know Paul Rudd is no stranger to comedies about local news and male bonding. After all, there's I Love You, Man, and Anchorman. So did he get nervous about doing another one? Not really, according to DeYoung. They didn't discuss any overlap at all during filming, except for that one name change. And as for the music scene in the film, it turns out Craig is a huge Slipknot fan, but only after watching them on YouTube. But what really got our attention was when we heard about the TIFF premiere experience itself. Apparently, the whole room erupted into laughter during the screening, and DeYoung says that's something he hasn't felt since Borat. He also mentions how great it is to have a collective experience like that, especially in these days of online everything. And speaking of Paul Rudd, we've got some good news for fans. DeYoung and Tim Robinson are re-teaming on another project, an HBO series called The Chair Company. And as for DeYoung's future plans, he's writing up a storm and working every day to come up with the next big comedy hit. That's all for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in to this behind-the-scenes look at Friendship and what it's all about. Don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, Charm Insider, for more movies news and reviews.